Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. Today I wanted to talk to you about non-CDL hotshot trucking requirements. Okay, so as we know, hotshot trucking typically refers to the transportation of smaller, more urgent loads, or what we like to refer to as expedited loads, right? Using trucks that are obviously smaller than your traditional semi trucks. Okay. Non-CDL hotshot trucking involves using vehicles that do not require a CDL, right, to operate. And there are 8 general requirements you need to be aware of for non-CDL hotshot trucking. Okay, so for those of you that are maybe just looking to enter the industry, I hope that this is going to be helpful to you. Okay. Before we get into that, if you enjoy my content, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and check out the links down below for tools and services that will help you be more successful in this industry. Okay. Number 1 is your vehicle requirements, right? Generally, hotshot trucks are 1-ton or larger pickup trucks equipped with trailers. Okay. The gross vehicle weight rating, or GVWR, of the truck and trailer combination typically must be under 26,000 pounds to avoid requiring a CDL. Okay, so if this applies to you, good. If not, then obviously you're going to need a commercial license. Okay. Number 2 is your insurance, right? You're going to want to ensure that your vehicle and the cargo are adequately insured. Okay, this often includes things like your liability insurance, cargo insurance, and possibly any other coverage depending on your specific operations. And those are things that typically you can discuss with your insurance company, right? What you plan on doing and what kind of coverage that you're going to need specifically. But obviously, your liability and cargo are probably your 2 main. All right. Number 3 is your driver's license, right? While you don't necessarily need a CDL for non-CDL hotshot trucking, obviously you will still need a valid driver's license for the class of vehicle you are operating. Okay. Number 4 is your registration and permits. Okay. Make sure your vehicle is properly registered for commercial use, right? Just because you don't need a CDL doesn't mean that you don't need to be registered. Okay. And you're also going to want to obtain any necessary permits for interstate transportation, right, if applicable. Number 5 is your safety regulations. Okay. Even though you don't need a CDL, you're still going to want to comply with safety regulations. Okay, ensuring your vehicle is in good working condition, meets all safety standards, including proper lights, braking, tires, etc. Okay, it's like your typical maintenance, right? Number 6 is DOT compliance. This is kind of a big one. While DOT regulations may not apply to you, because your vehicle is under 10,001 pound GVWR, it is still important to be familiar with the basic DOT regulations regarding your hours of service, vehicle inspections, and other safety requirements. Okay. Number 7 is your experience and skill. Okay. While this is not necessarily a requirement, having experience in trucking and a good driving record is essential for safe and successful hotshot trucking. Okay. One of those things that I thought kind of went without saying, but it's worth mentioning, right? And number 8, last but not least, is your business considerations, right? You are operating as a business, so you'll want to handle all the necessary paperwork, tax obligations, and possibly obtaining your operating authority depending on your area and the nature of your operations. Okay. It's also a good idea to check with your local DOT or Department of Transportation, for those of you that are new, for any specific requirements in your area, such as regulations, because they can vary by jurisdiction. Another thing I might want to add is you might want to consider consulting with an attorney or some sort of a business advisor, right, to ensure that you're in full compliance with all applicable laws and regulations. I hope that was a good breakdown for those of you looking to enter the industry, you know, as a non-CDL hotshot operation. Again, I get all kinds of questions, emails, messages, and things. You know, people always hit me up with that. And this was sort of a recent one, not something that we've really covered a lot of, but I think kind of looking ahead with the market and things like that, I think probably in the coming, 12 months, there's going to be some opportunities there, right? Probably more so than we've had in the last 24 months. So I thought this would be a good video to do. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would like to contact me, my email is freightmasterresources@gmail.com. If you have anything that you would like to have me address on the show, or some sort of an update that you would like to share, again, you can remain completely anonymous. If you have questions, right? Doesn't matter if it involves brokering, dispatching, trucking, right? Hit me up. And if I don't immediately have the answer or a very detailed answer for you, I have a very vast network with people in every area of the industry. So again, if I don't have the answer, I know someone who does, and they're typically just a email, text, or phone call away, and I can get back to you very quickly. Okay. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day, and with that, be kind to one another. Bye-bye now.